In Peru, where Joran is being held, it is described as the worst of the worst. HLN now has an exclusive look not only inside this place, but also inside his cell. Jean Cassar is a correspondent for In Session on our sister network, True TV, has just left the Castro lockup. She came away with some amazing details. All right, Jean, what are you prepared to tell us about this place?
Well, Rochelle, we got an exclusive look inside Castro. We just got back minutes ago. We were taken into this facility. This is where Joran is. We were taken to really virtually every part of the facility except individual cells where there were 4 to 6 inmates. They were concerned for our security at that point. But we did get into Joran cell, and what happened was they took him out of his cell, transported him to another building so we could go in, and we caught a little bit of video of him as he was walking. He had on an orange shirt, light-colored pants. Looked like a brand-new shirt that he had on, but I'll tell you, he really stood out from everybody else there. But we went into his cell, a very small cell, but really quite adequate. I mean, there was a mattress. It was pretty soft. I put my hand on it. I think it'd be comfortable to sleep on. A blanket. There were some sheets. There were hooks with clothing on it. I recognized the clothing from what he had on television. We saw that. He was wearing it last week, I think, when he was even captured and arrested. His toilet is a hole in the floor, though. It really is. And there was a sink. He had reading material on his bed. There were some religious books. I saw the Bible. Most of those books were in Dutch. And there were 2 packages, Rochelle, in the boxes. They looked like toothpaste. They were that size. And then we left, and we went to so much more. There's so much more to tell you, Rochelle, but that's the beginning right there.
Okay, a couple of questions, Jean. Does he have a cellmate, and is he in any type of protective custody in this facility?
No, he's alone, but the area where he is, there's 10 cells. It's a very secluded area, very close to the front of the prison. He does have one neighbor, and that would be an accused hitman from Colombia, a young guy too. But he's really virtually very, very much alone, very, very much protected in there.
Okay, and the video that we are seeing, it's very quick, but as you said that they removed him from the cell, so you didn't see him in the cell, but the video that we're seeing is them moving him to a different location of the prison, correct?
That's right. As we were waiting to go into his cell, they moved him out right in front of us to another building so we could go into that cell.
Okay, and
he told us he didn't want to talk, and he seemed pretty serious as he was walking. He was just focused on getting to that next building.
Okay, and he's going to see a judge on Monday, but it's not like what happens here. When defendants see a judge, they go to the court, but when he goes before a judge on Monday, that's actually going to happen in a prison. Will it be this prison?
That's right, exactly. The judge will go to Castro, where we were today. Rochelle, I've got 2 things to tell you. He's had 2 visitors today.
Okay.
He had a religious counselor. We spoke with him. He was a pastor from the Netherlands that actually has flown here. Now, he said he comes about twice a year. He comes to see all the Dutch prisoners in Peru. He told me there were over 100 of them. But he had just had his visit with Joran when we arrived. He wouldn't tell me anything about that visit, saying it was private. But he also had his attorney, Maximo Alpez, the attorney that keeps saying he doesn't want to be on the case anymore. He went to see him at Castro today also.
And as far as we know, so those are the 2 visitors today, but as far as we know, up until this point, no family has come to see him as far as we know.
No family whatsoever.
Jean, fascinating stuff you have brought to us. And again, this is an HLN exclusive. Thank you. Thank you very much. More to come on HLN.